Hey there, you gorgeous little bastards out there. Beautiful mother lovers out there. Good morning, good day. Ladies and gents, welcome back. Glad you made it. It's another social production. It is Monday. No, it's Wednesday. Sorry. A little bit of the low on the sleep. Not gonna lie to you, fam. Was up all night. What is it? It's Wednesday, May the 18th, 2022. Hope you're all doing well. Oh, what an exciting time to be alive. Feeling good. Going on about maybe 3-4 hours of sleep. Went to bed at 2:30, 3-ish last night. And let's just get into it, baby. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all getting that fresh milk right off the tits. None of that formula for the fam. Squirt, squirt, right in your mouth hole. Hopefully. Oh man, good times, good times. What have I been up to, man? Last night. Okay, all right. Well, let's get into it. If you're tuning in, you're just joining me. If you've been a long-time viewer and listener to this show, thank you for being a part of my journey for about 1.5 years. We've been doing the storytelling business together. For those of you who are just joining us today, boys, that storyteller slash. Can I take? Is it? I don't even know, dude. It's you're your own. They say you're your own. You're the master of your own domain. So do I take the wannabe comic out of it now? Do we just go comic? I've only had 2 sets, so I don't know. It is what it is. Your boy wants to do comedy, and yes, I'm trying to do this. So last night, shout out to Yucks. Thank you very much. Went and did a set. Last week we were supposed to go on, but there was a flood. Everything's taken care of, I think. That's what it is, man. Did a set, I recorded it, and there's a lot to unpack. A lot to unpack. I'm happy, grateful, thankful, learning, growing, expanding, shrinking, contracting, you know? Man, let's get into it. Okay, so I got there. I took the subway. Let's start with that. I took the subway. Had a good. Let's rewind back a little bit. Actually, let's go through the day, because the day was much smoother than the first time that I went up. Does that make sense, fam? Just because it's experience, baby. We're an experienced fisherman. We're fishing with experience. I've had one prior set before that, so that's the experience right there, baby. Getting fucking comfortable. The day was better. Because the first day, the day of, was just nerves, baby. Fucking clammy palms, talking sweaty ass cheeks. I'm talking multiple runs to the old WC and dropping deuces. On the first time that I went up, I think I took a shit 3 times that day. It's because some might call it nerves. Some might call it good bowel movement. Some might call it, hey man, if that's happening on a regular basis, you might want to see a doctor. But rest assured, I practice medicine without a license in my own little residence. So no need. I got the Googles. I can print a fake, a real fake doctor's license from somewhere if I wanted to. If I put my mind to it, I'm sure I could. But that's the thing. What's up with licenses anyway? You know what I mean? Like back in the day, back in the day, if we're talking, I don't know, a few hundred years ago or thousands of years ago, did your doctor get a degree? Probably not. They were just a person with a few tools and herbs. They didn't even call them doctors back then. They were witches. They were shamans. They were, might have been a wizard. Might have been the village mime, or the village donkey mechanic, or donkey fixer, or horse attendant, or the fellow who's good with the greenery. He can look up and down at a couple of flowers and be like, yes, that's a dandelion, and oh, look at the pollen. And that person would have, blown a little bit of pollen in your face, and sure, you might have sneezed for a little while, but then you're out in nature going about hunting, because you're a hunter-gatherer, it's gathering, not your thing, but when it comes to hunting, you're really good with it. And no more allergies, thanks to your local MD. Or again, you know, what's with labels? That's what I mean. If I wanted to get a label, if I wanted to, print myself a real fake doctor's degree, I don't think I'd have a problem. How we get there, I don't know. We got there, baby. But that's the thing. No, we got there from 3 diarrheas, and no. See, good thing. Yesterday, 1 shit and 1 diarrhea. So we're first day, 3 sets of running to the bathroom. Second time going only 2 times. Hopefully next time it'll be just like a normal day. You just take a shit once and you'd be happy with it. That's what I'm aiming for, baby. Solid shits. Just once. On a good day, maybe twice if you've had so much to eat. But I like to keep a well-balanced diet. There's a bumblebee in the background. Y'all can't see. I'm not gonna fight him or her, right? It's a she, right? Bumblebee. It's the big one. It's the queen bee. It looks like she's got the hips. I can see the birthing hips from here. You guys can't see, but this bee's fucking out on the prowl, baby. Getting it. But nonetheless, man, we took the subway, and by we I mean me and the gang of fellow subway dwellers, subway aficionados, subway enthusiasts, people who adore the underground, not the mole people, that's a different story, but people who dabble in underground holes and tunnels and getting from point A to point B without having to sit in the upstairs traffic, the regular traffic. When we go underground, baby, and you know me, I'm all about underground. Been in the underground, emerging, maybe on ground level, but our aim is to remain underground and then eventually make the underground overground. Maybe we're working on it. Took the subway is what I'm trying to say. Got to the old destination a few minutes early, which was nice. Checked in, yes. We're going to my spot was, so the first time that I went up, I was it the second or third spot, which was relatively, again, 10 spots. Second or third is relatively close to the beginning. You're not the first person to go up, but you're not the last person either. But last night was a different story. My name was up on the list and I was number 8. That was my number. What's 8? Let's break it down. Let's unpack number 8. 8 is basically 2 zeros combined. 8 is basically, you could take an 8 and wear it as a bow tie if you like. You could, the bumblebee's getting closer. Hello, is it the vibrant red Puma sports jacket? Windbreaker? Leisure wear? Sported by those who are acquainted maybe with the construction business, or those who dabble in the fine arts of waste management, if you catch my drift. They're in the union, but they've not worked for decades. But we're on a payroll is what I'm trying to say. Not for this guy, but I'd like to be on a payroll, if that's a thing. Not really. I mean, if there's a payroll, sign me up, but if there's a lump sum, I'll take the lump sum. You know what I mean? But it's good to be a part of a team. That's what I'm trying to say. And we're a gang. We're a syndicate. Globally speaking, of course, from Toronto, repping Toronto, Canada, connecting all the way to the US, to South America, everywhere in between, Middle East, Europe, Africa, Asia, Antarctica, mysterious islands that haven't been found yet. You're in a fucking volcano, dude. You got a little lab in a volcano. The volcano's just the fucking front. It's a shell company. And isn't that great? You're like, oh, don't come here. What? It's a volcano, and it erupts, and you just fucking sit in the, you're in the volcano just pressing buttons, and it's oozing lava, and it's so easy to just blame everything on lava. Ooh, the lava just erased a whole shit ton of land, and people had to move, and it was scary. Luckily, nobody died. Sometimes that happens too, and Not to say that all volcanoes are fake, but that is a good hiding place. That's all I'm saying, man. And that's what it is. You could be anywhere. You can be on the fucking water, dude. You're a fucking Aquaman, an Aqua woman, holding it down. You're just, you're like fuck the land. You're not a land person. So, but shout out to you. I don't know if you get reception down there, but if you've got the tech to live underwater, I'm gonna go ahead and say you're okay with, getting your hands on a little bit of that Wi-Fi. So, with that being said, shout out to everybody. Thank you again for joining me. We're growing. We're growing. We are learning, and we are sleeping later than because that's the thing. That's part of the dream, baby. That's part of life. Sleeping late at night. Sleeping late at night is part of the game. Is what I've been told. Unless we all go and just fugazi the clock and just fucking roll it back or forward, whatever gets us more sleep. I'm down with that. 6 to 8 hours. Fucking sign me up. 3 to 4 hours. Now we're just rolling in the ether, all loose, all loose, baby, all loose, fucking all loose. So let's, for a second, if we can, just you guys like birds, right? You guys like the birds, right? Because I ordered some for us. These are fucking imports. They been imported. That one over there fucking cost millions. It's a special endangered bird, and you're like, it sounds like any other. It's not. It's fucking special. It's special. We got them made for the show, and they're on contract, so they got to be chirping. If I ever stop and listen and don't hear any chirping, shit goes down, fam. So that's, because I know you guys like nature. We're a gang of fucking green thumb, fucking tree hugging, seed planting bunch of sons of bitches, aren't we? Yeah. That's daughters of bitches too, of course. Of course. What were we saying, man? I'm 3 to 4 hours of sleep. It leaves you a little bit tight but loose. I likes it. Got there at 9:15. No, got there a little bit earlier. Got there around 8:45 actually. Yeah, so you were supposed to be there by 9:15, but your boy's that fucking, I'm early, baby. Fucking premature. Ejac is a thing. Later in life. I get there and it's 8:45, and I'm hanging out. I check in, go to the reception, see my name on the list. Beautiful. Oh yeah, sweet. That's a whole lot of doggos. See, this is what we do out here. Hang out with the gang and the beautiful animals. Nowhere else in a podcast will you ever see just like 10 fucking dogs just walking around, would you? No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. I ordered that too. You think it's just coincidence that a fellow with 10 dogs happens to walk by? Fuck that shit, baby. Everything happens for a reason. Or due to treason or something, man. It's, everybody's making connections. That's what I'm trying to say. Where were we? Yeah. Go to reception, not a reception, but like, the entrance area. The old name is on the list. Beautiful. I step outside now. I'm having a cig, and I meet a fella. I meet another comic. So I guess if I can call him a comic, might call myself a comic. Maybe we can get rid of the wannabe. I'm gonna be at it no matter what, like till the day I drop. Whenever the old ticker happens to be like, I've had enough, but I've souped it up. It's on nitrous. It's going fast, and it's, in terms of longevity, it's aftermarket product. But replacements are, in a pig being fucking farmed right now. I've got no issues. Shout out to Extra Organs. But also, in terms of making connections, yes, met a fella, young man, around my age. He's going up. It's his first time as well. He's done a little bit of improv. It was nice. But what I'm trying to get to is that I met a few people, a few colleagues that could potentially turn into friends. You know what I'm saying? Met 2-3 people. It was actually really nice. And this is the thing. I was a little bit more relaxed the second time because now we got that fucking one-time experience, baby. That's what it is. It's all about experience. So now I'm not so in my head. I can communicate with the peepsies and still go and do my thing. So make the connections, which is nice. Finally, it's about 9:15. You gotta head inside and be seated. Show typically starts from a lot of experience at around 9:30. So that started around 9:30, and again, I was on the 8th spot. It was towards the end of the night. I went up around, I want to say 10:15 to 10:30 ish, if that makes sense. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's fairly accurate. And man, the boys and girls, the ladies and gents who went up, everybody was, and everybody's, you know, some are doing it, it's their first time, some have been doing it, you know, for a little bit longer, give or take, but everybody's more or less in the same boat. But man, I'm so pleased with everything. Shout out to everybody who came. Thank you for all the comics who came out. Thank you for all the viewers and audience members who support the arts and the farts and the comedies and the jokes and the ha-has and the laughters that are rooted in different, you know, sources. Some of it is coming from a place of laughter and fun and joy. Other times it might be just, you know, it's wedged in between a little bit of pain, and that's cool too. So people came and rocked the night, and in terms of performance-wise for myself, and I posted it, you guys can see it, it was a different vibe from the first time, just because, again, the first time that I went up, it was in the second or third spot, relatively speaking, and early on. People's energy levels and the way the room fluctuates and moves one set after, it's a different thing, but I was looking forward to it, and I actually sat down inside and watched everybody before me go up and still managed to get up there and perform, which was really nice. Yeah, because there's again, learning, going about it, trying to learn the dance essentially, which is nice, man. A lot of people are doing amazing things. A lot of potential killers out there, which makes me happy, because you want to be surrounded with people who are good at what they do, and you learn from each other and you grow and you push each other, not like literally push and shove each other. If it gets, you know, if we bond and now we're friends and we've joined a local pushing competition and we need to do some pushing, or we need to push a couple of items, whatever they may be, we'll get to push it. We're that pusher men and pusher women. Supply and demand, baby. That's all I gotta say. But you gotta give the people what they like, and we will, and we did. In terms of performance, it was less clunky than the first time that I went up. The laughs got a few laughs. Gonna be honest, yeah, I have a ton of work to do. It's still, hence the hesitation of wanting to remove the wannabe from the comic. So I don't know. In my feelings right now a little bit. Also at the same rate, very happy. A little bit just feeling zen, if that makes sense. Zen City, baby. And let's celebrate Zen City with getting a little bit more zen if we can. Because after all, I didn't bring you outside for no, you know. Well, I brought you outside because I felt like we can use an episode outside. And let's have a little smoke sesh if we can, if we may together. Boys and girls, ladies and gents. I'm just excited, man. I'm just excited and fucking stoked, bro, because this is what I mean by, I guess, I didn't give it too much thought when it came to naming the podcast, to be very honest with you guys. Just wanted to do it, and it's got different meanings for me. It's got multiple meanings for me. And, well, one aspect of it is essentially making it, is you showing up every day and making it in life. That's you've made it. I'm glad you've made it in life. You're here today, kicking, screaming, fucking fighting for life. You've made it. That's not so, but it's got different meanings for me, and a little bit of it I'll share it later down the line. But it's not. I don't want people to be. I'm sometimes my own worst self representative, if that makes any sense. Because I'm brutally honest. I'm half retarded. I don't really try to filter myself in any shape or form, try to be as open as possible, and I just fucking, I'm a straight shooter, baby. Fucking straight as a rainbow, dude. But point that I'm trying to make is that I've got a ton of work and I'm looking forward to it. This is just the beginning, and the sky's the limit. Like, not this sky is the limit, because there's no guy with the unless he's on mad amounts of the limitless pill, so you could say this sky's the limit, as in he's been maxed out, he's been limited, he's that limited edition, but what I'm trying to say is that I don't even know what I was trying to say. I'm enjoying the ride is what I'm trying to say, and it's a beautiful fucking journey, and to get to meet other people who are like-minded going through it that's what it's all about, man. The fucking community, man. The community, dude. Ladies, gents, the coming together, it feels good to be amongst people who you can just be your fucking self and be comfortable, because whoever comes to a comedy show, whether you're a fan, whether you're an audience member, whether you're a performer, we all share something in common. If you enjoy comedy, we all share something in common, and I don't know exactly, probably more than one thing in common, but comedy being the main thing. It's a special fucking crowd, and I'm finding myself having a difficult time trying to use mere words to describe it, but it's a gang of, and for lack of a better term, misfits, if that makes any sense, but in the most beautiful sense. And it's just good to see people come out with their fucking stories and jokes and fucking kill it again, different levels, and holy shit, I'm still getting to learn everything. So I know I'm doing open mic. There's what do? You got to do eventually. There's like levels to it, and then you got to do MCing. You got to do what is it? The feature. The feature is the guy that shows up and does it regular. He features, and then there's I don't know the levels yet. I'm learning, but there was a guy every time. There's one guy, so a bunch of open micers, and then one guy he's a fucking killer. He's there to fucking, and he fucking killed, dude. This dude fucking killed. He went last, and he did a longer set, and fucking dude was hilarious. Love the fella. I gotta go over again, meeting everybody. It's just overnight. Gotta go over a whole bunch of stuff, and yeah, familiarize myself with not just so many aspects, people's names, different. It's really cool to see that. It is fucking lovely. So thank you. Everybody fucking rocked. The audience was great. Going towards the end is definitely different than going in the beginning, and I like it because I want it to be different. So I get what does it feel like to go up first? What does it feel like to go up 10th or 5th person? It's learning, and there's so much to learn. And chirp on, birdies, trip on, fucking. We're doing it. Excited, ladies and gentlemen. We are fucking kung fuing it. We're doing the jiu-jits like we said we would. We're doing the jiu-jits, and we're just getting started. in terms of how the material went compared to the first time, yeah, the first time was just like, it was, you're jumping in fire now. You're jumping in water. You're jumping in the ocean of fire. Oh shit, you're jumping in a fucking volcano. That's legit. Because that's, and then what do? It's your first, it's one thing, it's like anything else that you've never done, right? You just jump into it and boom, right in your face, all the elements. From the fucking ceiling to the number of people sitting in front of you, the way the light's hitting, are people moving around? Is somebody paying a bill? Did somebody spill something? Are you remembering everything that you wanted to say? Did you leave something in extra that you didn't even think of putting in there? Did you leave something out? All the elements. So compared to the first time, felt more relaxed for the day of the experience. It was a different kind of nervous or anxious because of being placed again 7th or 8th. Now I got to sit there and watch other people, which is, again, you learn and you grow, and it was a different type of nervous, or nerves that, well, almost, it is nervous, so you got to admit, at least I do, it's a little bit nervousness, but that's completely normal. Fucking exciting times. It's, oh man, and that's the thing, dude. That's why I couldn't sleep till fucking 2:30, 3 in the morning, because I got home, took the subway back again, and my brain, the fucking hamster was juiced up, fucking doing cycles of fucking GH and taking lines of coke and fucking just doing all sorts of hormone therapy and fucking, you know, the hamster's got fucking IVs up there, man. The hamster's fucking typing on a typewriter, running on a wheel, all at the same time, taking faxes, sending emails, beep bop beep boop, fucking, you know, all the tech. So that's why I couldn't sleep, because the second I finished the show there, man, the sense of relief, and like the second you finish the show, for me anyway, and again, this is all new, like there's a moment of, I can't even explain it. It's like, it's so amazing. Thank God for fucking comedy, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, thank God for everybody who came before me, and all of us doing it right now, and people who are doing it on different levels right now. Thank you for all the ladies and gents for fucking putting up the brickwork, fucking putting up a couple of fucking pillars, bringing in the fucking, you know, the material and all the tools needed to build. Doing it, baby. We're amongst each other, and that is, life is fresh. Milk every fucking second of it. I cannot emphasize this anymore. Go after your dreams, and I hope you are. Go after whatever you're passionate about, if that makes any sense, whatever it may be. You know, don't, you know, enjoy your lives. That's, I'm not here to, you know, fucking having a heart to heart, bro. Enjoy your lives and create your own paths, and it's, you know, go down a path that's mysterious and unknown. Fucking take a little machete and just chop through the fucking bushes. That's what I did. That's how we got this clear space, as a matter of fact. You know, fucking landscaping and shit. That's where it's at. Got home at 11:30ish. Yeah, sounds about right. And now again, the hamster is fucking spinning. My mind's going a million miles a minute, second, millisecond, even less than that or more than that. Spinning, thinking. And you're beating yourself up, and you're happy at the same time. It is because you're happy, you've done it. Yeah, sure, one more, you know, it's putting in, you're exercising essentially, you're working. happy about that fact. But right on, like, the second you're finished, it's beautiful, it's great, and then you get to fucking, ooh, you left that part out. Ooh, you added this thing that didn't quite work the way you thought it would. And again, it's just, I love the fact that it keeps you fucking busy, dude. So last night, if it was up to me, I would have fucking casted last night. But that's what I did. I uploaded a little video. If you guys haven't checked it out, I recommend you go check it out. The title of it is called Steroids and Mars. # good stuff. Go check it out. It is, again, the early stages. I am not comparing myself to anybody or anything. I'm just so fucking happy to be alive and kicking and pursuing something I'm passionate about, which is comedy. Doing it. And today's Wednesday. We're gonna definitely, that's the thing, we're gonna be on top of it, try to get more spots. Hopefully, I'm inquiring within, and yeah, there's gonna be a lot of other things building up, and hopefully a lot of more new connections, more learning and growth, and let's have some fun. And I'm, yeah, getting better. That's the whole point of this. And again, thank you for whoever's, again, been with me from the get-go, because this is a journey. This is my journey. Thank you for sharing it with me, and thank you for letting me be a part of yours. Ladies and gents, I mean it. It is slowly but surely starting to take some form, and it's changing. That's what we like, baby. Fucking change. Loose change. Keep hearing the birds in the background. I think somebody's like walking by or something, and that's what it is. The birds are looking dope. It's definitely that season where they're fucking, you know, going to town, making babies, laying eggs, hatching eggs, taking flight, creating a nest, hunting for worms, chewing that worm up, num num num, bringing it back to the nest, spit it right into the mouth of the baby birds, and that's the cycle of life. And isn't there a portion of us where it just hits a little spot? And yes, I can, for the mothers and fathers out there, you guys can recollect going out there, searching for food. Oh, the food, let me start chewing on this. And you're back home spitting food in your baby's mouth. So completely relatable. I feel good. Life is beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm trying to say. Just trying to learn, make you guys laugh, make myself laugh, and the world is our oyster. Why do we say that? Why is that a thing? Why is the world the oyster, or our oyster, or your oyster? What is an oyster? Is it not shellfish? Is it not? Do oysters, you know, is it because it's got, oysters are the ones that do the laying of the pearl, right? And that's like a fucking defense mechanism. How you gonna fucking defend against shit with fucking just a ball, dude? That's the pussiest self-defense. Oh. Imagine your self-defense was just the fucking, you get, oh, I need to protect myself and my loved ones. Just grow a big ball, dude. Just a big pearl right there. And then you'd have people who try to like invade your space, and you're like, oh, the ball, the big pearly ball. And that's what I've heard and read. I don't know how true that is. Look it up yourselves. I don't think it has any other function. What's it doing in there? You know? It's weird. It'd be dope if it fucking like, if it can like flick the, if it could launch the pearl at you, but that's just like one shot, you gotta be really fucking accurate with your aim, you know what I mean? Especially having like no limbs and shit. It's difficult being shellfish, man. Maybe that's life is your oyster. Being a shellfish is difficult. Life is difficult and beautiful is your oyster. I still fail to see the analogy of how life is our oyster. Life is you're the oyster. You're a sea creature. Is that what it is? Is it just because it's delicious for some people? With a little bit of lime, with a little bit of salt and pepper on that bad boy? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Fucking slurpy, slurpy. It, you know, aesthetically, not so pleasing. Not the worst thing, of course. It does look like fucking snot. Let's not kid ourselves. A little bit of that, you know. Others argue. Some say it looks like jizz, dude. But I mean, I think of it as just food, not jizz, just fucking shellfish. But it's good to try different things, and maybe that's the point of shellfish and oysters. Maybe it's the fact that for us the pearl is a prize, and until you crack that shellfish open, you're not gonna find out what's inside. Is it just gooey, snot-looking, delicioso foodsies for my mouth hole, or is there a little pearl that I could, take back to the shore, start a little trade? Oh, I'll trade you these pearls for some fish, and then you'll go back to the sea and bring back more pearls, and then you'll trade it in for more things, like get another boat, and then hire a crew, and then now you're going out there and you've scaled your business. Now you're out there, you're the pearlman, and you change your name to Pearlman, actually. That would be, and then you put a logo out there, Pearlman's Pearls, and now you're selling pearls, and you get caught up in some illegal trading of pearls, and you come across some rare ones, black pearls. That's a thing too, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And then all of a sudden, you got a trial. You got a trial, and it's they're coming after you. They're like, this guy's got blood on his hand. He's dealing blood pearls, and next thing you know, a beautiful stranger arrives at your shore, and now they want to make a little bit of an extra amount of pocket change, so they get in touch with you, and they find themselves wrapped up in the underworld of illegal pearl smuggling, dealing, trading across the borders, nations, boundaries, borders, air, water, sea. It's fucking dangerous out there, man. Be careful. That's what I'm fucking trying to live. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know about you guys. I'm just trying to do. Have a good time. Cause we have a good fucking time. The grass is wet. Didn't really... Yeah. It's that little, mysterious morning grass wetness. The moisture, that's fucking... You go to sleep at night, it's not wet, it's not moist. You get up in the morning, total wetness. How did it happen? Things are alive. I'm feeling alive. Hope you're all feeling alive. And man, I like what this is. I like where this is going. How do I get more? Dog, the whole archive is up there on the YouTubes. You search Rob Sadri, and it's also on Instagram. The name of the show, the produce is called Gladyamadeit. Thank you for joining me, letting me join you. We're fucking making it together. We're creating, we're making, yes, and that too. So, and there's also fucking Patreon. You're like, is there a Patreon? Did we just have a little fucking telepathy? Did somebody say, is there a Patreon? Can I support the cause? Because I'm so happy you asked. Yes, there is. Patreon is great, and it's a slow start for us, obviously, because we're fucking grassroots, and it don't get more fucking grassroots than this. This is the podcast that's for the Outcast, and we fucking do the fucking outcasting as well, where we'll also bring the outcast within the incast, and we're all just fucking casting. We're a crew. We're a crew. And that's what we do, baby. So you can support your boy by going on to Instagram, on YouTube, on Patreon. And I'm here 3 times a week. That's not once. That's not twice. I'm talking a thrice, baby. And I just totally spat. And if you rewind that and watch around 40 minutes and 23 seconds, you'd see the fucking particle. And people don't pay attention to this shit. People don't pay attention to this shit. But this is the real raw shit. This isn't that fucking produced fucking, I can't see any spit particle. Yo, bro, I'm all about the fucking spit particles, baby. Fucking raw shit. All fight, you know, just to keep her real. This is a real human with real emotions and real allergies. Shouldn't have done that. All I feel is sneeze coming. And it went away. But it's there. It's there. That's the thing. Now I gotta watch my 6, dude. Now I gotta watch my 6. Where's the sneeze at? Am I gonna fucking, is it gonna catch me now? Am I gonna fucking sneeze today? Or is it gonna be sneeze tomorrow? When am I? Oh man. It's so, oh no, I'm not going into fucking protective custody, bro. Bring it. Fucking Sneeze City, dog. You don't know me. I don't need fucking, you know? Get it. On Patreon, on Instagram, on YouTube. Fucking forget about paying the bills. Forget about the baby. Forget about your baby mama. Forget about your family. Just fucking messing with you, man. Where's your head at, man? It's all about the family. That was a fucking super, that was a test, dog. Don't you fucking forget about the family, gang. Shout out to the fucking emergency services. Keep that man or woman alive. Or fucking maybe they're a bad person. But there are no bad people. Fucking keep them alive. They can change. Wake up, whoever's in there. Life is potentially giving you a second chance. You've had multiple chances. This is your 4th or 5th visit to the hospital. Things aren't looking so bright. Oh no. Things are all, no, it's his first fucking time to the hospital. Maybe it wasn't even a fucking, maybe it was a, dude, it was a fugazi call. Oh, it's a fake fucking call. Nothing happens in this world. Those guys are just fucking running the sirens to keep us in the know that there are things out there should we ever need it. Thank you. And I'd much rather people fucking put on the sirens and go get fucking donuts than have to actually attend to emergency services. But fam, I don't want to be the one that tells you Santa's not real, man. There are real things happening out there, man, all day, every day. And people are, so thank you to the heroes, to the front liners, to the back liners, to the wide receivers, to the catchers and the throwers and the pitchers and the catchers and the shooters and the goalies and the all the positions of the football team league. Soccer, frisbee. We're a badminton team. We're a fucking badminton team. We're just fucking backhand, fucking forehand, backhand, four fingers. You got the 4-finger movement with the fucking fucking That was my move when I was the champion in fucking 72. Table tennis champ. No big deal, Rob Sadri with the fucking because everybody's just with the fucking this. And but nobody fucking like that, baby. Just fucking right on. I'd fucking hit the table tennis ball right at the fucking edge of the table, bruh. They'd zooming in, and it would happen so fast. The guy like, that was ow, and I'd be like, slow mo that bitch, slow mo it. Let's watch it and rewind. Let's watch it and rewind, reverse, see slow mo, bring it. And then you'd see the fucking, there's a white line right at the edge of the table tennis table where there's a clear boundary of inside and outside, and the ball hit the fucking inside, dude. Why? Because we fucking went there with the backhand. But also the bend in the wrist, dude. It's all in the fucking wrist. Nobody saw that coming in 72, dog. I fucking cleared it. Cleared the entire sesh game. We went for hours of table tennis. That was before people didn't call it table tennis until it was. Some wanted to call it ping pong, but table tennis is the OG name. Or was it ping pong first or table master fucking ping pong player right here, dude. Fucking table tennis ping pong, dude. Right there in the pocket, no big deal. Oh my god, broke so many ankles, dude. Thank God, again, going back to the emergency services, thank God for those folks, because the amount of ankles that were, I broke like 5 ankles on one guy. It was really sad because he wasn't supposed to compete with, you know, they're different categories, but I tend to, when I get in my competitive zone, man, when I get in my competitive zone, when the juices are bubbling and the bubbles are juicing, when the pimples are popping and the, you know, when the loop-de-loop's in there and the fucking sesh is about to go down, I just can't help it. Gets down like James Brown, baby. I fucking karate chop the fucking ping pong. That's what I does. So, hoping to bring more of that and everything else into the shows as they go, and we're proceeding forward, baby. We're moving along strong. I've never felt more strong. That's a lie. There was that definite period of my life where I took steroids, felt super strong. Fucking early, you know, 19s, 20s, a good year and a half, fucking felt super strong. You know, do I still feel strong? Yeah, absolutely, dude. And you can too by taking steroids. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, man. Don't do it unless you're. I'm not here to tell you what to do. That's all I'm gonna say. Later in life, am I gonna maybe dabble in it again? I don't know. Honestly, it's been a thought. I do like the fact of being fucking, you know, just fucking leg squatting the earth, dude. You ever just do a fucking, you know, do you ever do like 100 mils of whatever and then just fucking squat the whole earth? Because that's what I does. Unless we're not getting the same juice, bro. But I'm on that Superman shit. I'm on that shit, dog. You don't know me. I'll put the earth on my shoulders and just fucking shoulder press. Lightweight, baby. Go get it. Go get it. But also give it, because it's all about sharing and caring. And that's always been a fucking cornerstone of this fucking production. I cannot emphasize enough how much of a cornerstone that is. Sharing and caring. And we're growing together. And again, you can find these beautiful videos on the lines, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Patreon, with your boy Rob Sadri. Glad you made it, because I'm happy you're alive and kicking and we're fucking doing things together, baby. That's the way it's supposed to be. Mono versus, no wait, teamwork. Never mind. Totally went on a different fuck. I got into the fucking ping pong, and once the competitive edge calmed down, all I see is trophies and fucking ribbons. And but not really. I've never really had any trophies or ribbons. Have I had any ribbons or trophies, like ones that actually mattered? No, I've not. No. Except the fucking 72 fucking, you know, but that's underground, baby. I don't like to fucking brag about fucking ping pong, no big deal, but fucking slaying it with the fucking backhand, back wrist, racket action. Doing it. All day, fucking every day. Love you, gang. I will be back here again. When? You're asking. Again, did we have a little telepathic moment? Did I just read your mind? You're like, when is this show gonna come back on? Friday. Goddamn Friday. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I want you to spread the word. I want you to get together with your community members. Next time there's a voting session going down for your local jurisdiction and the candidates are there, they're like, what's the number one concern on your minds? Fucking the show, baby. You bring up the show. You bring up they're like, what about affordable housing? You're like, fuck that shit. The show must go on. You're like, what about education? You're like, fuck that shit. Watch the show. Where you're like, what about what about fucking baby supplies? What about the milk from the tits? What's happening with that? Or what about, childcare service? You're like, no. Well, you know what's important in this town hall? The fucking show. You talk about Glad You Made It. You bring it up. You let your candidates know, and then the candidates can let their people know, and everybody now, and we're a community, and the show is doing well. And you're like, man, I'm happy to see something fucking made in Canada, something that I can trust, something that I can put my money down and be like, yes, that shit is organic, fresh made, right off the fucking, it's fucking grass fed. Oh, I ate the whole thing. Because it's grass fed. They don't use fertilizer here, do they? It's not like toxic, is it? Doesn't matter, bro, because toxicity and I are fucking like, bring it on. Toxicity, you bring it on, I fucking, jujits. Toxicity jujits. I puts it to jujits. That's what I does. So, thank you for supporting. Oh man, the chemicals are getting to my brain. I'm just joking, they're not. You'd wish for it to go down like that, wouldn't you? Like, man, I don't want to see them just fucking fall down to the ground and start foaming. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe a good batch of fucking grass will do that. With good fertilizer and like fucking, what was that fucking thing they sprayed on? Chemical that went over fucking farms and shit, sprayed the whole farms so that they don't get the fucking bugs and the worms. The fucking, what's that chemical, dude? And it was like a thing that's not good for us, and then we consumed it and we were all just like frantic about it. A lot of chemicals out there, so I'm not too worried. Point is, stay organic, stay natty until later on in life if you choose to, and probably best if you do a lot of there's a lot of research these days. That's the beauty of life. We get together and we fucking make it work. Love you, gang. Like I said, you can find these wonderful videos and support your boy through either watching, through subscribing on YouTube so you can get the full-length videos. What am I? Oh my, did we just have another telepathic moment? Because if I'm not mistaken, I was just hearing, is there a way where we can watch the full-length videos and fucking subscribe? Yeah, dude. Fucking YouTube, believe it or not, Rob Sadri been doing it for 1.5 years now, and it is a small community. But you know what? It starts small. It starts tight-knit. It starts like fucking crazy glue, gorilla glue. We stick together like butter and toast. We stick together like sticky fingers. We stick together like magnets we attract. We stick together like fabric that's been sewn together. We stick together like two hands clasping at each other's hands so that they don't fall, and in case they do, there's another hand to catch. We're catchers and pitchers of life, and I love you, and I will be back here again on Friday. Looking forward to doing more sessions indoors, outdoors, going to the fucking comedy club, building friends, getting people excited so they go home and fuck, so they have babies, so that there are more people to be friends with. So we're all about creationism. What? No. Are we? I'm in support of fucking creation, dude. Like, fucking babies, dude. Like, making babies, man. Population, like, Japan's falling apart. How a couple of babies. Creation, dude. Babies. You're all getting really old. Down there is what I've been reading and hearing. It might just be a rumor. I don't even know, dude. But that's the crazy world we live in. I love you. I'll be back here again on Friday. Talk about it. Peace.